Hello everyone, I'm putting this video up about my Series 3 Type Jaguar which we're getting ready to sell. This is a roadster conversion. It was originally a hardtop and I decided to convert to a roadster because that's what we really wanted, and we certainly haven't regretted it. We've had a lot of fun, my wife and I, driving all around New Zealand in it. So anyhow, the time has come, it's ready to sell now, so here she is. I'll try and show you some bits and pieces about it. It's in a nice creamy yellow. It's an original colour called Primrose Yellow by Jaguar. There's a few things that have been changed on it, as well as the roof. Very shortly on the front left there you can see one of the headlights. I put a cover kit on those to make it look like the early series. Looks really nice. Coming down now, there's a set of wire wheels fitted. They didn't come with wire wheels. These ones are from Motor Wheel Services in the UK, probably the best supplier in the world, and they've got stainless steel spokes so you don't get any rusting with those. Very nice wire wheels, 72 spokes, so good and strong, and they've lasted very well. Coming on back, as we go back we can see it. It is a driving car, so don't expect to see it perfect. It went down to Wanaka in the year 2000 for the Jaguar 75th National Rally. As I say, the car's not perfect. You will find stone chips when you look up close. It's a good driver though, it's really good. Maintenance has been kept up to it, and it's in great order. No rust that I can find. When we opened it up we put rust proofing through all the areas like sills and all that kind of stuff, and in the back, so we haven't found any rust since, so I'm thinking that's probably pretty good. And we're now just coming along the back there, and we can start to see now the boot lid, which is fitted as part of the conversion, and this lovely rear bumper. The curve of that chrome around the rear is just beautiful. It's a very, very nice bumper. All the chrome was redone properly, a 4-layer process using copper and then chrome by Otahu electroplaters, a really good firm. And here we go, around the back now. We'll see a couple of things when I zoom on in a bit here. 2 pipes. We modified the exhaust system slightly to increase the sound, to make it sound a bit more like the early Jaguars. Sounds really nice now when you listen later on to the video. And I got rid of those 2 reversing lights that used to hang down on the just around about there where we're looking at, and on the left hand side there you'll be able to see that there's a reversing light built into the tail lights now, which a guy in the UK produced. Very nice piece of kit, and so I fitted those, so that's tidied up the rear end quite a bit. It looks quite nice now. And now I think we're going to come on up and we're going to see that iconic Jaguar V12 E Type emblem. Lovely piece of work, and really nicely done. So we're moving on around now. The conversion to a roadster was done very professionally, and just looking at the back here now, we've got a radio aerial, but we don't use that anymore, because who wants to hear a radio when you can listen to the roar of the Jaguar in the back? That's what we really want, isn't it? The conversion, we fitted that boot lid. It was all under engineering supervision, and it comes with a certification plate by the Low Vehicle Volume Association, so that's obviously available with it as well. And now we're going to have a look inside very shortly, I think, and we'll be able to see that I've just fitted brand new Connolly leather seat covers, imported those from via the UK, via the US, using the proper Connolly leather with the proper patterning on the headrest and the seat. All matches up, so those are brand new, beautiful. Very, very happy with those, and they are just starting to wear now. It's only been fitted about maybe 2 or 3 months ago. They're looking very nice. And I'll come around now and we will see that it's got another very desirable mod for motoring in the Jag, and that is the 5-speed gearbox. It's got a G-Trag 5-speed gearbox in it now. Purchased that from the UK when we first bought it many years ago. Been very happy with it ever since. Original steering wheel, bit of patina there on the top, a little bit of cracking, but that's just what you'd expect for this. You can buy a wooden wheel for them if you like the early ones, but I've left that on meantime. Looking in there, I've had the speedo and odometer converted to kilometres per hour now, so that has been a good thing. No more mental arithmetic required as you're driving along. And looking across now towards the various other instruments, they're all pretty much original. I'm about to start her up here, so we should be able to see the oil pressure, and the RPM will come up in a second there. Here we go, idling at about 700 to 800. And if you look across, you'll see that's the idle oil pressure. That's sitting at about 40, which is really good for a low-speed idle oil pressure. That's a result of the brand new engine that we've put into it. totally rebuilt engine, 2016, as you'll see on another video. Water temperature is pretty much up to normal there, and alternator is charging nicely. If we rev it a little bit, which I'm trying to get into the car to do a little bit now, you'll see that oil pressure at normal cruising revs. Normal cruise about 2,000 revs, 100 kilometers per hour, and I think I'm going to take it up there now. And here we go. Hopefully we'll be able to look across towards the oil pressure indicator, and you'll see that at cruising revs is up around the 60 psi and or slightly more. And that's a direct reading indicator, so that's not an electrical one, that's a direct reading with a capillary tube running into the back of the gauge. So that is accurate, that's what this engine's got. So it's really good oil pressure. No low oil pressure worries with this engine. Built very professionally by a guy up in Auckland, one of the best Jaguar builders around. So yeah, he did a really nice job on that. So we'll switch that off and come on around a bit further. We'll put lots of new chrome on it here and there as we went through it. New carpeting's gone inside there, down the tunnel and in the back. Just had that done as well recently. Along the top edge there you can see that new chrome, and we had to do one or two other mods to it. So anyhow, here we go, coming around now to have a look at these beautiful fed-in headlamps. Just like the early Series 1 and 2 E-types, really smooths out the front of the car. It makes it just look superb in my view. A lovely line, very smooth, and they seem to work very well. Its Perspex cover on there protects them nicely, and I think most people looking at those would think they're a lot better than the originals, which tended to stick up and out and into the wind a bit. So there she is, the E-Type Series 3 V12 1971 roadster conversion. I hope you like the look of it, and if you're interested, we'll be posting a phone number on TradeMe. Thanks for listening.